Hey guys, and welcome back to our channel. So today we're going to do something a little bit different. I do like doing makeup. I do my makeup when I go out, whenever we film. I have nothing on right now, but I love makeup. All the guys on YouTube that do Beauty Guru, they always do eyeshadow, lashes, lipstick, stuff like that. I never do any of that. I mean, I do for like drag con, I do for like special events and stuff like that just because it's fun to dress up. But it's like when I go out, I don't do any of that. So I'm going to show y'all today a get ready with me doing Boy Glam. Let's just get right into it. I just use a moisturizer, just a basic moisturizer. It has SPF in it. So I know a lot of people use way big over the top big brand moisturizers and stuff like that for their face, but I definitely don't. So we're just gonna go right in with my moisturizer. I normally put a lot on just because I do have a beard. I'm currently getting laser hair removal done, so some of my beard area is really patchy. I know there's a lot of people out there probably thinking, oh, you know, what if one day you want to grow facial hair? I don't. I love laser hair removal. I definitely recommend it. So if anyone out there is looking to get laser hair removal done, I love it. I'm getting it on my face, my neck, my chin, my arms, and my armpits. I do not want hair. And I have a pimple here, so don't know where that came from, but I'm gonna need it to check out of the hotel chase and go home. Thank you, because this is not cute. So the next thing I do is I get my MAC Prep and Prime. This is the Fix Plus Matte. I haven't used this one yet. All my foundations are matte, all my concealers are matte. I just like the matte look. I also got the rose one, but I'm not gonna try that one yet. I might at the end, I don't know, but I definitely want to try that. So we're just gonna open it up, or not. There we go. Ooh, this one smells good too. After I put that on, I go straight into concealer. I do concealer first, and then foundation, and then concealer over that. I know that sounds like a lot, but I know my face, I know how foundation sets on it, so I definitely put concealer. I have two different colors. It normally just depends on how tan I am that day. Sometimes I can be super pasty, sometimes I can be super tan. I use Shape Tape. I don't know how y'all feel about Shape Tape, but we're gonna go in with the darker shade today, and it is going to be light medium. I just dab a little bit on my nose, and I just get a little bit under my eyes. And I'm just gonna go ahead and blend that in. Thank you, Jeffree Star, for the mirror. So I normally just use this one for foundation. This is the MAC 170. I don't really know what it is. I used it for like a foundation brush, but you can definitely see how it folds over and cakes up, but I still use it because I don't care. And I just need something to work. So, but I just pat this in under my eyes and over my nose. It makes more of a tackier base for my nose to keep from the foundation sliding off or not blending in well. I know there's primers and stuff out there, but every time I've used a primer, they do not work on my face, so I just don't use them. So everyone out there who is cringing because I didn't put on a primer, I am sorry, but that's not this channel. So after that is on, somewhat, I go in with my foundation. I have a lot of foundations, or maybe I don't. So I have 3 different foundations. I'm definitely a MAC lover. I love MAC. I have MAC Studio Fix, I have MAC Pro Longwear. I definitely love the full coverage look, but I don't know why. I just wanted to switch it up, so I actually tried the Chanel. It's the Chanel Perfection Luminaire Velvet. If you haven't tried this foundation, oh, I live for it. Right now, I've been using in shade 30 Beige, but this thing is so amazing. As I get it and I put it on the back of my hand. This one isn't as full coverage as MAC, but it's definitely buildable, and that's what I really like about it. I then go in with Clinique, you know, foundation brush. You know, don't really know like names. I just know what works, and it works. And then what I do is I just dab this. Oh my God, the Chanel smells so good. I need a little bit more, just a little bit. And yes, I go right over the concealer that I put before. So yeah, so what I do, I literally just pat this in. I don't rub it, I just pat in. And the areas that I do rub down is my neck, just because it's okay. And then I go in with my beauty blender. It's not a real beauty blender, it's a brand from Ulta, but I love how big it is, because I'm a guy, I have a big face. This little thing takes forever. This one works so much better. And I'm extra, so, hello, okay. And then I just beat everything in. Yes, it is damp, I pre-dampened it before. Make sure you get your neck. I get my ears, reach around the back. Do you see what I'm talking about with this velvet? Like, do you see that? I like to always stay hydrated, so I always keep this right by me and amazing. I'll do that about 10 times. Ugh. God, I love that foundation. If y'all haven't tried it yet, I believe it retails for like $54. You just have to get it. So after I put on my foundation, I go in with concealer. Of course, you have to conceal all of your regrets and your luggage and everything. I go down my nose. Excuse you. I literally just put a little bit right here, right under my eyes. I go down my nose, a little cupid's bow, and then I do my chin. Gotta get that little pimple right there. Take my real beauty blender, and I just blend it out. And the reason why I only do a little bit right here and a little bit right here in my eyes is because, as you can see, whenever I blend it out, do you see how far it comes out? If you draw that big huge triangle, you're literally just caking in everything in that, because if you smear it out, you're gonna be coming way out here with it, and it's just gonna be super cakey, and it's a lot of product. So I literally just do a little bit right here, blend it out. If you need more, add more. Don't add everything on at one time and do these giant triangles, because it doesn't need to be there. So I'm gonna go in with my Dermablend Professional Loose Setting Powder. I'm gonna do that under my eyes. Just gonna go in with my damp beauty blender like this. Get my handy dandy Jeffree Star mirror. And we're just gonna pack that in right under my eyes. Like that. I like to pack it in. I like to rub it in. I don't like to just sit it on the surface. I actually pack it in. We're gonna go in with some more concealer. I like to put a little bit right here, and then I get my forehead. Now the thing with my forehead is really tricky. The reason why I do everything in sections is because, as you can see, my forehead is super wrinkly. I used to get a lot of Botox. If you go back on our old videos, you could see how puffed up and how I couldn't move my face. I know that's just a lot of product, but that's how much it takes to freeze this forehead. So I've gotten to the point now to where I just love my wrinkly forehead, and I'm just gonna live with it, so I have to treat it differently now. So what I do is I do my eyes and everything first, and then I set that, and then I go back in on my forehead, and I pull my eyebrows down like this to try to flatten my forehead out as I'm putting on concealer. And then once I am done blending that in, I keep my eyebrows pulled down, and then I go in with my beauty blender, dip it in the setting powder, keeping my eyebrows down, I know it's a funny face, keeping them down, keep it flat, and then I just pack this in all over my forehead. I want to get in all those creases, all those wrinkles, see? And then I just blend it in. Number one thing though is with flashback, it's really hard to find a translucent setting powder that does not have flashback. But your two most important ingredients to look for is going to be zinc oxide and titanium dioxide. So those are two of the main ingredients that cause flashback. I realized with Laura Mercier, those two ingredients are not in it, so I'm really excited to try it and see if it doesn't have any flashback. I know for a fact my Dermablend does have flashback because I've seen photos of it. So once that is set, I just get this knockoff brush. It is nothing, it is no brand. It is probably Walgreens or something. And then I just dust everything off. My camera does not like that I keep putting my hand up in front of my face. I just dust everything off like that. And then I go in once again with my Prep and Prime. I just like to moist every layer. So after concealer and setting my face, I like to contour. The most recent one that I've been using is from Anastasia Beverly Hills. It is called the Shadow Stick Foundation. Look at that. I only use cool tones. And as you can see, my cheekbones are there. Like, you can see my cheekbones. But that's why I like this, is because this is the shadow stick, and it just shadows underneath it. It gives it that natural shadow look, and that's what I really like. So we're just gonna go in right there. I like to go right on my cheekbone. I just do a little bit right there, and then I'll blend it out. Do a little bit in the temples, a little bit up in the forehead, like that. A little bit up in this forehead, and a little bit on this temple. I just love it so much. I go back in with my foundation brush. I just smear it out. Just blend it in. This is the part that I hate because I'm right-handed. Gotta put it in my left hand. I sometimes do little circles. It's really just whatever my left hand feels like doing because it just doesn't want to cooperate with my right hand. Things are different. But see, as you can tell, it gives it a really good shadow. It really shadows my face. Not too harsh, it just shadows. How many times can we say shadow? Next, I'll do my jawline. Then I just blend this down my neck. Matched. Oh my god, beauty gurus are coming for me. That's the only places I really use the liquid one. So then we go in with the powder contour. Hoola Beauty. I love the cool tones. I'm all about cool tones. Then I go in with my MAC rubbed off number 168. Little angled brush. I just dip in like this. Knock it off. And then I just lightly dust. Use the excess from those on my forehead, do a little bit on my chin. It's all the same amount of powder. I have not dipped back in it, like that. And then with the very edge of it, I just kind of like go down my nose. So whenever I get done with my powder, I like to go in with this big poofy brush and just kind of blend it out, not make it so harsh. So I just go over everywhere that I just contoured like that. And you see how it kind of like makes it more subtle. And it kind of helps it out a little bit. Makes it not so harsh with my shitty accent. But yeah, so then after that, I go back in with my Prep and Prime. And my handy dandy fan. Makes me feel like Beyonce. And then I go in with my Everyone Knows Urban Decay All-Nighter Setting Spray, and we're just gonna set this beat. You can never use too much. And my fan. So there you have it. This is my Get Ready With Me Boy Glam. Not too much. I don't do eyebrows. Eyebrows are natural. Don't do eyelashes. Don't do eyeshadow. Leave my natural lips. I'll never put on like a chapstick or something, but this is my Get Ready With Me. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button. Hit the notification bell. We always put it down right here. And can't wait to give you more beauty stuff because I have a lot up my sleeve. That was really cheesy. I'll probably never do that again. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Let me know down in the comments below what you thought of my Boy Glam. If you have any questions, if you liked what you saw, if you want to see more of it, if you want to see different varieties of it, because I can definitely do a full video on how to actually contour, on how to actually highlight, because I know a lot of beauty gurus that kind of just draw lines and they skip to the part to where they're fully beat. So if you want to see an actual tutorial on how to contour with liquids, how to contour with powders, and I will get that video to you. But yeah, all of our social media is linked down below, and I can't wait to hear from y'all.